Looks like we got lucky though and the wind changed. You can see that it gets kind of nuts to control it. I recommend that you use the second speed, not the third speed. And also keep in mind that when the wind isn't behind you or in like a 90-degree angle, your boat gets very pushed by the wind. So you have to pay a lot of attention when it's wavy in particular. If it's not wavy, it doesn't really matter as much. But you can see just how much faster this boat is. And let's see if we can get away with being a bit reckless here. Someday I'll get the motor power. And the tune's intense with motor because if the wind is like behind you, it feels better. But if you're going like sideways to the wind, it can be pretty rough, to be honest. And it's very easy to lose stuff. So this cargo crate that we're bringing with us, well, let's just say I'm not expecting much. It's completely possible that it's gonna survive, but it's just an extra reward, let's say. If we're lucky, we'll get to bring 16 stacks of iron bars extra. If we're unlucky, then we'll just have the 16 in the carve itself. And so now we can go with the wind at our back, and this is by far the most enjoyable way to sail the tune. It's more like a reasonable boat like this, as you can see. But it does get really crazy. It goes so fast. And the idea with this boat is that by giving players something small that's really fast, it can help leverage against the difficulty of the oceans in Path of Magic, because the oceans are incredibly dangerous, and you really can't be there just for a little bit thinking it's going to go well unless you have a really fast boat. There's way more serpents. You can even find bone maul serpents just out in the wild. Sometimes you don't even see them. So in general, you should never turn your back to the ocean in Path of Magic. I've done that many a time and sincerely regretted it. So we are continuing. We've passed 3 of these mountains, and we just need to wrap around here, and we'll make it to the Iron Swamp. And now you can see, you can see why I wanted to do it this way, right? I mean, this is definitely a lot faster than pulling a cart down that whole path, which obviously is, oof, that's going to be a mess. And the swamp is actually just a bit further over here. We'll see, maybe we'll see some crazy stuff. It's starting to get night. You have no hope. Ocean snakes, no hope. Oh no. Great. Now this is not so bad, because I think I see the edge of the swamp here. Oh gosh, okay, yeah. In this situation, you definitely want to get... You don't want to be using 3 speed, but the good news is the swampish area tends to have quite flat water. And hey, here's the sky bridge. Good, good, good. Good stuff. I'm very close to the iron factory now. And you can see that with the with the tune, you can get really far, because I mean, I've played on the other playthrough for what? I don't know, like 40 hours or something, and I haven't even crossed that bridge. But with the tune, I got here real fast. And to get the tune, you need to summon a Diverger trader in the Black Forest with a carve nearby, and you'll get a special kind of Diverger who basically gives you a quest to get the tune. The thing about the tune, though, is it doesn't work when there's no wind, pretty much. So you just have to live with going slowly when the wind's going against you. And when you're going in the extreme angles with the wind, like this, you can see that it really affects the angle that the boat sails at. Which is, it can be problematic, especially in multiplayer. You know, I'd wager it's probably easier to lose the items if you have a cargo crate like this. I wouldn't recommend moving stuff this way if there were other people in the chunk. The chance of losing that crate, I mean, is pretty much inevitable. And here we are. So this is where the iron factory is. It's just right around this corner over here. I'm actually surprised how quickly we got here. We didn't seem to have that many issues. And the good news is, after the previous stream, I did some debugging, and I was able to figure out how to fix an issue we've been having with a bunch of like things accumulating near dungeons and causing lag. So now I was able to clear all of that, and you'll see when we get back to the iron factory that it should just be fine. It won't be all laggy like it was earlier. Earlier I had a really low frame rate over here. Let's see, I wonder who's Drakkar. Someone, this is probably either Bal or Ping. And there is the iron factory right here. Ah, Shin says that this is Ping's Drakkar. That's cool. We've got a little dock here now as well. This place got really kitted out since basically I was just building stuff and built the frame, but then like the frame went over the storage area. It was a mess. Whereas now we have this lovely little area. And look at that. Hey, I made it. And we can even grab stuff from here. Look at this. Yeah. I have a feeling this is gonna go pretty well. So I can already tell that the frame rate is way better than it was before. Earlier, it was like 10 frames when I was in this area. So the problem was coming from something to do with like the dungeons up in the sky, pretty much. Well, at least that's what it appears to be. That didn't work. Uh-oh. Oh, I need to set a spawn. That would be brutal, wouldn't it? Whew, okay. Spawn, 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 spawn. Whew. We just go up here. Easy peasy. It is kind of a weird way to go upstairs. I need to put in a proper staircase here at some point. But for now, looking pretty solid. I'll just, in the future, close up this area here. Let's see, this is a great chance to use some of these explosive arrows, though. You like bomb arrows in Zelda? Well, look at this. Now we have bomb arrows in Valheim. They're not instant, though. You have to shoot the enemy and then boom. It does explode faster, though, if you actually hit the enemy. Pretty satisfying. We added these recently because without them, new players on Palm who don't know about the mechanics, like it's just really challenging for them. And they get ganked so easily. So now, ooh, I almost died. That was so close. So now we have an interesting way of actually fighting by giving the players AoE really early in the game. But you do have to be careful because these things are really, really powerful, and if you're not careful, you'll destroy yourself. It's very easy to destroy yourself. I am speaking from experience. Hey, there we go. Now we just have this 2-star Draugr over there. I feel less inclined to use the Builder's Bell these days. Uh-oh. Ooh, he's an archer. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Good thing he's very interested in these other things. Nope, I missed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, brutal. Brutal. Ooh, 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 that was close. They're distracted by the the blacksmith on the other side of that wall. Uh-oh. Ooh, it was greedy. Ah, I went for that extra hit. Dark Souls moment, definitely. It didn't work. It didn't work. At least I set the spawn. You know, a classic situation would be doing that, and I didn't set the spawn. But these days, I've learned. You know how many hundreds of times I did that before I learned that lesson? Probably don't want to. Don't even want to think about it. Too many times. Hey. All right, cool. Well, now that that's going on, I guess really all I need to do is get that last hit on this one here. Oh, I only have explosive arrows, though. Tragic. Love the dock, though. Definitely. I like these, like, open spaces like this. Very cool. Definitely will try and get a better knife soon. Hey. Awesome. Nice. I saw something drop over there, but then I left before... I wonder what it was. There's this, like, basically this VFX that shows up when you get a nice drop. Uh-oh. I noticed it earlier, but I didn't actually loot the item. Uh-oh. Ooh, you almost got... Oh, I have Corpse Run. I probably would have been fine. Let's see. Anything interesting over here? Ooze. Nah, I might have missed... Oh, a mechanical spring. That's what it was. Let's see. How does the bomb arrow work if it's a crit? Doesn't seem to do that much, to be honest. It doesn't get a crit. I see. So it's actually really hard to get a crit with the bomb arrow. Because the arrow makes a noise which alert... Oh! I bet you could get crits more easily with a huntsman's bow. And I have Oh, maybe I should do that. Sounds cool, to be honest. So definitely this area, I'll modify it at some point so these two connect. But now that we've done this and gotten distracted a little bit, let's actually do what we came here to do, which is load up the iron and take it back, right? So where should we... I guess for now, we can move around the charcoal. Ah, Shin, the trees on Path of Magic regrow in different places than you put them. So it depends what you do. But if you want to block the regrowth, you can place a Wisp Lantern, one of the ones from the Mistlands. And when something tries to regrow in that area, it'll get deleted. So if you're having trouble keeping the trees back, so to speak, that's how you do it. All right, here we go. We got a decent amount of coal now. Coal, coal, coal. Hey, look at this. Oh, these are full. That's fantastic. Great. So now we can take those iron scraps from before. Where did they end up? I think they're in the nonsense chest, right? Somewhere down here. Yeah, look at this. We got these scraps. We got some tin, some copper scraps, black metal scraps we can't use yet. Very cool. All right, this wasn't the main chest, though. I think there is a chest somewhere that has a bunch of just metal scraps, like just normal metal scraps. I'm not sure where, though. For now, we're just going to toss these over. At some point, could improve this place as well by adding a... it's like an easier way to load stuff onto the conveyor. You know what I mean? Pretty solid for now, though. Definitely. Hey, who's there? All right. Let's give this Builder's Bell a good old whack here. Hey, it's that Diverger Elite. I see, I see. All right, well, I guess I can move this cart here. We're going to need this cart because I need to load up the iron in the next place. But here we have a problem, right? This doesn't look very cart-friendly, does it? I have a feeling I might. Oh, no. All right. Well, we'll just keep this out here. And very obviously, we need something to go up there, right? I can move that mead kettle. I'll maybe put it like right here for now. Need to do some adjustment here at some point, but for now, I have a specific purpose being here, and I'm not going to worry too much about it. We're just going to place that and then disassemble this mead kettle, because we basically need a like staircase to get up to the dock. Should be quite simple. So now I can build the mead kettle. What is it in? Miscellaneous? No, it's this one. There we go. Now we should just be able to set up some black marble stairs. I guess we can go with the existing theme here. And this gap will help with the monster pathing, but it will also cause some problems for us. So let's make sure that this part of the gap isn't too bad, so otherwise the cart's gonna get wrecked. This should be fine. Alright, let's test this before I struggle with it. Yeah, smooth, easy, nice. Let's see how it does with 6,000 pounds of iron in it. Yeah, look at that. I love seeing this stuff. Look at that pile of nonsense. Let's sort through this. Hey, this is almost like a workflow, you know what I mean? I find this kind of thing very enjoyable. Alright, we got some stuff going on up here. Nice, nice. Alright. Now, all of that iron is going to go get exported. We're going to take 32 stacks of iron out of the iron factory and deliver them to the base you saw me in earlier, right? Nice. We have tons of coal now. Glory be the charcoal kiln. The conveyor foreman makes getting coal so much easier. You can just forget about it pretty much. All right, that's going forward. Now we can take these and got a bunch of nonsense in my inventory, so why don't we dump it into the nonsense chest? May as well. Don't need all this stuff here. Now I overdumped a little bit, so there's some arrows. Take these back. There we go. Nice. And now what we're going to do is try and take as many of these as we can and see how it goes, right? Honestly, it would be easier if I just stay encumbered, but that's kind of lame. I like using carts. So let's see if we can move this 4,600 pound cart up this little staircase. Ooh. Yeah, staircases are rough, right? This is where, like, using the cart there doesn't even matter. I guess it's better to just be encumbered. I just like the idea of the cart being there, you know what I mean? Maybe the cart just needs to be up here, you know? I guess that's fine, but at this point I should just go over here and start loading up the carve. It'll be way easier that way. I wonder, how much of this do you think is going to make it? We got to load this up and this. So let's see. I can already tell that we should change this strategy. So the heaviest of the stuff needs to go in the tune itself. And we're going to at least deliver this much stuff. And then the rest of the stuff is going to go in this strong cargo crate. And we're going to hope for the best. I think it'll work out, though. Definitely want to do some building work here. I'll do that in another episode, though. For now, this base makes apparent exactly where we need to make buildings and like entrances to things. And this for example, is just a utility entrance. It's not meant to be like a proper entrance in any way, really. So here I can just move the car forward a little bit. And let's see, how's this going? So we should have some nonsense here. Let's see what we got. I think at this point we can probably turn the conveyors off for now because most of those smelters are loaded up. So probably it'll be all right. Let's just toss these here. We're gonna load all this stuff up again. Should be fine. And may as well get the kilns going. You know, I thought we would never run out of coal, but then last time I was here, we actually ran out of coal, like completely ran out of coal. So let's see, what's going on here? Ah, yes, I remember the problem. It has to do with the The ventilation, the lack of ventilation. I never really did that part. Let's see. You don't even have a staircase here, but I guess this area is a great use case for one, right? All right, yeah, you can see how the smoke somehow, it manages to like come up from some of the kilns, but not all of them. And it looks like Teens has a bed here. But aside from that, this one's unclaimed, so I can probably get away with adjusting these a little bit because they're not working effectively because, yeah, they need to be able to breathe, you see? Once you open up the airflow, then they'll work better. Some of them, for some reason, clip through, right? So they seem to work a little bit. But once we clear them up, they should stop turning off because we're losing like a decent chunk of our productivity, so to speak, because these things are turning off because they're losing their airflow, right? In this case, I don't think that alone will be good enough. I probably have to do that one. And even then, see how it's like where this one is spaced probably means that it just can't vent properly, right? So it would have to be spaced away from that campfire or away from that fire thing. In which case, to be honest, it might be easier to make this into something else. But for now, I'm not going to worry too much about it. All right, we got lots of iron going through the system. And let's see, who else is online? Hey, there's like 4 people right now. Cool. It's like on solo mode, I sleep, but on multiplayer mode, I don't even mind. This looks lovely. Good job, Ping. Ping like organized this, and I like that it's all visible too, because I know some people. Ah, yeah, you're right. It's morning. Good point. I'm in the swamp. What can I say? Feels like it's always night. But Ping like made this stuff visible, and I like it personally when it. Nah, I guess it's. Some people like hide everything completely, and that can definitely be useful. But sometimes I like the flavor of things showing up. Hey, Star says, have you considered putting up a shield generator? And I've been thinking about it. I just haven't gotten the recipe on Lab Rat. So there's something I haven't looted, because I have shield cores. I've gotten them in the other base before. So I don't know. I don't remember what you need to make a shield generator. But yeah, in Path of Magic, you can make the shield generator really early on. So all of this can be protected, basically. And you don't have to deal with the constant rain and wetness. Oh, am I looking in the wrong thing? Ah, yeah, I was looking in the wrong...
I wanted to kind of see what was going on with him since all 3 of you were in there. But if he's doing something, is my headset plugged in? Yeah.
Oh, my mic's muted. Hang on. So 411 is, yeah, he's streaming. He's over there, but he's always doing like informational, you know, spiels and whatnot. So I was just sitting there listening in. I'm streaming 2 heads up, but yeah, I've just been kind of passively listening and learning.
Is he streaming on Twitch?
Yeah, he's on Twitch and YouTube and whatnot. He's trying out multi-stream, but he's mostly on YouTube. I'm just over here passively. I'm just kind of chilling around in the base where we were at the Ark, clearing these little crypts and pissing off goblins.
Yeah.
Holy shit, what's that? Oh yeah, I killed a seeker outside the base. Oh, there's a troll. Damn, I two-shot him now. What happened? Did the desk needle work? Or the freaking lantern? Oh my god, I damn near freaking crap myself. Back to the salty serpent.
Yeah, I need more I need more food. Like flat out of HP food.
Lots of food here. I'll like cook up our serpent meat, make some serpents too. Mushrooms all around the place. Just pick those. They got bees over here. And then just get harpoon a serpent. Yeah, just come over here. They got a whole bunch of food.
Way so people don't just come grab it.
Oh, I got disconnected. Connected. Weird. Internet might be struggling. And freaking Discord fine. How weird.